crazy action in Flint, Michigan with the TNT Monster Truck Challenge here on Tuff Trax. We're down to the final four. USA 1 beat Nightlife, but because of the violent flip for Rod Litzow, Nightlife and Dave Wysorek will come back in the semifinals to take on the Equalizer and David Morris. And then the other half of the bracket in the final four will match the Carolina Crusher with the Grave Digger. Semi-final round action is going to be awesome. And there he is, a young man in his rookie season who is closing in on a possible world championship. David Morris and the Equalizer. His opponent, Dave Wysorek and the Nightlife. And you know, here's a perfect example, Army, of the fact that Wysorek keeps his truck together. He's able to come back.
Yeah, he keeps moving through each round. You may beat him, but you got to use equipment to do it. Morris goes to the next round. Wysorek not going to advance. Dave Wysorek, man, if I was a sponsor, I'd be going after that kid. He's always around at the end.
The Equalizer with the victory is in the championship. He'll be in the Monster Smash here at Flint, Michigan. One more time, David Morris and the Equalizer really just put him away from the beginning. All right, the new feature we promised you, TNT's Tuff Trax Crunch of the Week. It's brought to you by Micro Machines, the #1 collectible vehicles in the world. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machine, it's not the real thing. From Galoo. Crunch of the Week is Wayne Roush's yellow Model T. The frame will break in two October 1987 in Louisville, Kentucky's Freedom Hall. Wow, that's what you call a Crunch of the Week. I'm sure this guy's going to be featured in some future Crunch of the Week segments. Dennis Anderson's Grave Digger. Army, he's still around, and he's meeting Carolina Crusher in the semifinals.
Yeah, I'm standing here with a big smile on my face. I'm happy for this kid to be still around at this late time of the event. Hey, this is new for him. Normally we call him the Kamikaze Kid. Has he changed his ways?
Well, really, we came back. You know, we had that big road act. It got outlawed, so we put a carbureted motor in it. Truck was working well. We weren't breaking anything, so it really wasn't enough power for me outside, I didn't feel like. We built an alcohol fuel-injected motor and put back in it. And I don't know, I think we just had a little bit too much motor. And my driving style, for one thing, I was bonsaiing the truck a lot and breaking it. So now I'm just, you know, I'm trying to make the truck survive. And I've got the attitude now that I really, these last few races, I really hadn't been trying to win when I get racing. I just want to make the truck, you know, make a few passes. I'm tired of working on it. I want to ride a while.
He's been riding well tonight, and I don't think he's really let off that much. Here he goes, Army.
Oh, they're going after each other like a street fight. They're going for the throw. Porter's in trouble. Anderson may be in trouble, too. Scott, this is kind of a unique situation. Porter, I know he's out of here. Disqualified, did not hit the second set of cars. The Grave Digger, the word we get, they're looking at replay. He may not be able to come back because one side of the truck or the other was not on the vehicles is the word we're getting. Let's check the replay. You call it.
All right, now the ruling is Porter's out. Forget the Carolina Crusher. He missed everything. Anderson must keep at least 2 wheels on those cars. The front 2 have to go up and start on it, and then he's got to keep 2 on. Carolina Crusher definitely out. You can see fluid leaking off. Gary Porter obviously just turned off and got away.
Thumbs up. We get the word. He will be back.
Grave Digger has won it. He did indeed make a legal pass. And Dennis Anderson, for the first time in a long time, is going to the championship round, and they love it here in Flint, Michigan. Army's going to go talk to both Dennis Anderson and Gary Porter after a crazy run.
Okay, we just received word. Dennis, come here. You are going to be the winner of that round. We understand he didn't hit the second set of cars, but you got a lot of death smoke coming out of the right side of your engine.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's in the fire or, you know, I've lost something in the fuel system. We got to go back and check it out. I might not be able to come back and run.
Well, we'll let you get back to the pit area. Thanks for coming down.
All right, thanks.
Gary, every time you guys go up against each other, it's just like an old-time street fight, isn't it?
It is. I knew I would have to push my truck to the limit. I started off in second gear, and I got a good hole shot on him, and I come off that first set of cars, which is the bad lane, and my truck took a real bad bounce, and I missed the second set completely.
Well, one bounce in this ball game can cost thousands of dollars, can't it?
It does, and it did that time.
People in Michigan are still celebrating their 1989 NCAA basketball championship. In just a moment, we'll crown tonight's Monster Truck champion in Flint, Michigan.
It's time for the Monster Smash.
88 was great, but 89 is mine.
It's showtime.
Side by side, Flint, Michigan. against the final. Gravedigger against Equalizer.
Gravedigger in the second set. Equalizer pulls him. It looked like he got him in the air. They hit the second set together, but Gravedigger couldn't stay with him, and David Morris wins it in the Equalizer. Morris on top again.
Well, a lot of people thought he's going to roll over and play dead, and I did too. I'll be real honest with you, but you still went after that thing. Why?
Well, I'm trying to catch back up in the points for one thing, but, you know, I'm out here to turn the crowd on, and we've had a lot of problems with the truck. We started out tonight, it was running fine. We don't know, we just picked up a problem during the night. I don't know if it's fire fuel. We're going to work on it tonight and get it ready. So, you know, I lost all my power right there at the end of the track for the last 3 runs, and it almost cost me a race. The last one it did, so we're going to go back and get everything together. Maybe we can come back out and pump these guys.
I tell you what, Army, as I look at this once again, it's a good thing really that Equalizer beat him, because I think the fans in Flint would have gone crazy if this would have happened if Digger had crossed first, but he'd have been disqualified. Clearly, Gravedigger came off the cars completely, all 4 wheels off, and that's a disqualification. But again, that's really a moot point, because Equalizer beat him straight up on the track, fair and square. David Morris wins
We
again.
thought Dennis was going to roll over and play dead. We knew he had engine problems. It kind of surprised us on this end that he came out so hard.
It didn't surprise me because he was running too good back in the pits, sound like to me, so I knew he was going to be running hard.